Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, and I am back with more music reviews. Today, I'm going to start off with another song from Palaces. I started this channel, I don't know, in April or May maybe. I don't remember. It's been a while. And I was planning to get through all of the tracks on Palaces, because he did a video for every track, and I thought I'll do the whole album. And I've been distracted. I've been doing other stuff. I've been all over the place. But I am going to get this album done, and we're continuing with JASPER'S song from Palaces. We'll get to it in just a minute. Before I do, two things. First of all, I am not a professional. I am not an expert. I'm not a vocal coach or anything like that. I can barely even get my hair to do what I want it to do. So, I'm doing my best here. Part two is don't be a dick. You may not like this song. You may not like me. You may not like my opinion. These things are all fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind a little discussion. But I try to be really thoughtful and respectful when I do these, and I would request that you be a little bit considerate of that when you leave a comment. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. This is JASPER'S song by FLUME off of the Palaces album. All right. Well, I really enjoyed that video. I've said this on basically every FLUME song I've done, so if you've been here for some of those, then you're not going to be surprised. But I love the art direction of these videos, of this album cycle. I think it's really, really cool what he's doing. The song itself, look, I mean, it was pretty much just a piano interlude, all right, with some nice little warping and some nice, synth in there, but it really was just a fairly uncomplicated piano riff. It was pretty, but it was not overly, it wasn't going to get me to like throw down in a pit, right? This is not the sort of, this may be like an opener on tour or a closer before your encore, right? This is not a high energy song. This is just a vibe setting sort of song, right? Kind of atmospheric background kind of song. And it's very effective. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know totally, I've mentioned this before also, what the goal of the visuals is, what the message is. It seems to be based on my interpretations. Hypersexualization seems to be a big part of it, and I think consumerism, right? Here's the thought that I had as I was watching this video, and this could be completely off base. As I said, I'm not an expert, but putting the body on the table, along with all the other things you eat, seemed like a reference to maybe making ourselves consumable, right? The obsessive self-marketing, turning yourself into a brand, turning yourself into a product, turning yourself into something that's meant for consumption, right? Again, I don't know. It might have nothing to do with that. But I could at least make an argument that the reason that body's on the table, along with all the other food, is because you're offering yourself up as something to be consumed, right? You sort of you give up on some of that personhood, right? Like, I'll be honest, right? I think it would be fun to be a real successful YouTuber or a streamer or whatever. I dated somebody who was pretty successful in that for a while, and she had a pretty cool life. She had some really interesting stuff going on. But you may have also noticed that I'm very deliberate about the sorts of things that I say about myself or don't say about myself, right? Because it's nice to feel like you can connect with somebody. It's nice to feel like you have the same interests as somebody. But, we don't know each other. We know each other a little bit through the internet. We share the same taste in music, generally. But, you're not part of my life and I'm not part of your life. We just sort of exist in the same space. And I'm not willing to give up that side of myself that is not present in the streaming, in the videos, in order to engage my audience more fully, right? I'm not willing to be that commodified. Now, 5-10 years ago, probably I would have been. I have a different perspective now than I did. And I've seen some of my friends who are streamers, who are really successful, experience some of the things that I would like to avoid, right? And so some of that is keeping some things to myself. Right? I don't want to totally turn my life into a product. And I have no disrespect for people who do. A lot of them make more money than I do. And if you're willing to do that, I'm totally fine with it. There are positives that come with that and negatives that come with it. But, you hear a lot of artists who get real tired of the fame, right? I don't know who this dude is. Smile, right? He does Minecraft videos. I don't watch Minecraft videos. I don't give a fuck. I have never been able to get into Minecraft. My apologies to the Minecraft community. But apparently this kid does Minecraft videos, and he did them behind a mask for a long time. And now, as of 2 days ago, he did a face reveal, which is a big deal. And it's scary, right? It's scary thinking people have perceptions of me already. People think they know what I look like, right? They don't actually have necessarily a picture, but they have an idea based on the voice and based on the perceptions of the product I put out. They already think they know me. And so now I'm going to get rid of my anonymity, and I'm going to make this, concession, right? Maybe the plan was always to do a face reveal. I know he said he was going to do it like a year ago or something. Maybe that was always the plan when he first started streaming. Maybe the mask was just to get people interested. It's possible. A lot of people do stuff for gimmicks. But maybe it wasn't, right? Maybe he got kind of pressured into it. And the reaction has been bad. It seems like he has really been getting a lot of shit. And that's horrible. It's horrible to say shit to people based on what they look like, kind of no matter what. There are so many other things you can criticize about a person before things they can't control. But I feel terrible for him. I've had my face out this whole time, and I'm fairly confident in my appearance as a person. But I'm still sensitive. I'm sensitive about my, how I look, how I'm perceived. And to build this thing up to such a height that you've got this, I saw political commentators that I follow on Twitter talking about it. Maybe because their kids are into it. I don't know. But this was a big deal, this face reveal. And it did not go how he was hoping. I'm confident of that. And now what? Right? Now that part's over with. And now you've just got to see all the comments of people talking about how they thought you'd be hotter, or how weird you look. And some people are positive. Look, some people like it. I'm not going to deny that. But the old expression goes something like, one negative comment is more impactful than 10 positive ones. And that's very true. Anyway, this is a little bit rambly, but this song made me think of the commodification of ourselves, of our lives. And I don't know if that's the intent of the song, but that's the beautiful thing about art, right? You can interpret it different ways. Even if the artist has a specific interpretation that they want you to get, you can still look at it and come up with other things that it reminds you of, other ways that it inspires you, or makes you nervous, or whatever it is. And to me, what I'm seeing is the commodification of our lives, right? We are no longer people. We're no longer individuals. We are products. And that's tough, right? Think about the advertising. I just started getting commercials for a nail polish brand that I was looking up. I was looking them up 2 days ago, and now I'm getting commercials for them. I had never seen a commercial for this brand before, ever in my life. I've only known about the brand for like a year, and I've never seen a commercial. And this isn't like sinister, but it is a little bit icky, maybe is the word, right? It's just like, oh, I don't really like that. They can see what I've been browsing, and now they're sending me commercials for the stuff that I was browsing because they know that I'm interested. It's good marketing. It's excellent marketing, right? The best people to market to are the people who are interested in your product. But it also makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, right? The amount of personal information we have given up for free accounts on different websites, access to Twitter, access to YouTube, access to Facebook, access to Instagram, access to Snapchat, the kind of personal information that we have just signed away, we should be making them pay us, right? I know this is a little bit, again, getting off on a tangent here, but it is astonishing the amount of free market data that they have gotten out of us because we didn't think it was valuable is astonishing. And I am not blaming anybody, and I am as guilty as anybody else. I have all the accounts. I got Twitter, I got Facebook, I got YouTube, I got Snapchat, I got it all, baby. I'm an early adopter. I even have Be Real. But I don't know. Is the benefit worth the cost? Right? That's the question you always have to ask yourself. And a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know that there's a cost. It's free. It's free. All I need to do is give them my email address. Yeah, it's free. A lot of things that come along with that free. Anyway, this was my... Listen, if I hadn't been a business major in college, I wanted to be a philosophy major. So you're getting a little taste of that. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you're so inclined. If you feel that there's any value to my rambling philosophizing, I'd be happy to have you around. Go watch some other videos, maybe. Maybe you've got time. I've done several of these from this album. I just did DHLC, which got like half blocked because his record label doesn't like me, but that's okay. Have a good day. Stay safe out there. Be nice to each other. And drink lots of water.